All right, folks, you live with your boy Lonzo, the GodFather of West Coast hip hop. And I'm sitting here today with a buddy of mine from another entertainment genre. Now, a few weeks ago, I had a buddy of mine on the show, Michael Williams from the Comedy Act Theater. And I've always liked comedy. I've always liked music and shit. I like putting them both together. Today, I got somebody from the comedy world on my show today. My boy from Dallas, Texas, by way of Shreveport, Louisiana. You've seen him on Comic View. You've seen him on, what else have you seen him on?
Def Comedy Jam. There's a couple of episodes on the Parkers. Apollo, all that.
All right,
all the improv.
My man, give me a little something. Vince D in the house, y'all.
The Godfather.
What's up, Vince? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm back in town for a minute.
I saw you hit me up on Instagram, and I was glad to hear from you, Doc. Because we always used to kick it at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
They took our shit from
the
us.
Spot.
Yeah, that was. I made more connections and associates and friends at Starbucks on Rosecrans, man, than a lot of places in Compton. And I sure hate they changed their policy about it. Let us hang out.
So it's a drive-by. It's coffee.
Damn, that drive-by. No, it ain't drive-by. It's drive-through for damn sure, okay? So they let people can see your face. You got a face for radio. There you go. There you go. They can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, I heard you was coming to town. I had to get you on the show for a little while and kick it with you, man. It's been a long time since we sit under them umbrellas and just chopped it up. What you been doing, man?
Man, I'm in the woods now. I'm in deep outside of Shreveport, called Darlene, Louisiana.
Darlene, Louisiana? What the fuck is Darlene?
Man, it's so deep. We got a mall, though. We just got a mall.
You got, what, two stores in that motherfucker?
No, the dollar store. That's the mall. And we balling now.
Oh, shit. What? Darlene, I never heard of her for my life. I've been all down. At least I thought I'd been down south.
Well, it's in between. Just say like you Shreveport, then I'm going to take a drive to Grambling University.
Okay.
About halfway, deep in the woods.
Okay. So what you doing? What are you doing down there?
I'm maintaining 60 acres.
60 acres.
60 acres. No other house in front of you. Don't see nothing.
Shit. And where's the city hall at? Shit.
As big as this road, the city hall is big as this road.
So what do you do? I mean, what do you do with the acre, with the land, man?
I don't do nothing. No animals. I'm thinking about getting some horses, but it's just maintaining 60 acres. Maintaining.
Riding on the lawnmower, cutting the grass.
We got 4-wheelers. I bring comedians down all the time.
No shit.
In Shreveport, they come down, don't want to leave. I got 4-wheelers. You can fish. Fish. You can do anything you want to.
Now
The police asked to come down the driveway. They don't just drive.
Huh?
They can, Mr. Devereaux, can we come down the driveway? That's how you live. You can do whatever you want.
Now, you know what?
We got one.
Go ahead. What?
One sheriff.
One sheriff.
One sheriff. That's
Andy
it.
or Barney.
Yep.
That's funny, dude. Ain't that a big contrast from what you've been doing?
Yeah, because I came here like traffic and all that. I stand outside my house. People wave when they drive by.
No shit.
Everybody wave. Hey, what's up?
So,
I see about 20 cars in the whole days pass down my road, my house.
So is your house on the road or is it in the middle of the 60 acres? How does it set up?
It's way off. You get long driveway.
Okay.
So, can't nobody just walk, drive up.
So is it trees? Is it trees?
Trees, big pine trees, and a lot of land for, when I decide to get cows or whatever. But now, I think I'm too old for that now.
Okay. And no kind of farm, no garden, farm, or like that?
I'm going to grow. I'm waiting on the marijuana thing.
Oh, look at you.
We're going to do like Mike Tyson.
Wow, that's deep, dude. How long were you in California before you went back down south?
I was 35 years. I was born and raised in Shreveport.
Okay.
My father was born in Darlene.
Okay.
That's in the deep. So we had family acres for years, years down. So I had to go back in 2016. My father got sick and I had to take care of him.
Okay.
And then he passed on August 2016. And I had to stay. It was too much.
Okay.
So
you it's your land now.
Yeah. Well, I have sisters and brothers, but they didn't want it. They didn't like it. We're not coming back to the woods. We in Dallas. They like, we don't want it. We don't have it. So I like, hey, somebody stay. So, we had tractors and all that kind of stuff.
You drive tractors and
Man, I'm driving tractors now.
What? Green acres like a motherfucker.
Man, green acres. Tractors, we cutting hay.
What?
cutting trees down.
I mean, that got to be a serious culture shock.
Man, it was. It was. When I first went back to actually, take care of my father, it was like, oh, because it's dark. You go outside the front door, nothing. No street lights, no nothing. Dark. All you hear is wild sounds and maybe coyotes in the background.
Oh, shit. I know. I remember one time I was in Atlanta, and we was out at Stonehead. The Stonehead?
This is Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain. With the Stone Mountain. They had a lake on Stone Mountain, right? We was doing an event on the lake. So one of the girls said, could you go back to the car and get something out the car? It was just getting dark. As I'm walking back up to the parking lot, man, it was dark enough for you to see the eyes looking at you in the goddamn trees, okay? I'm like, this is some bullshit right here.
Yeah.
Okay, you all this, what the fuck?
I got a lot of that, but I got a lot of shotguns and a lot of everything.
See, that's when a shotgun is necessary.
Shotguns is necessary.
Yeah.
All the other stuff may not, but shotguns,
Shotguns,
pistols,
rifles, yes.
pistols. But I do have, every now and then some white guys driving down the road with some Confederate flags hanging from their truck.
You still in the front?
But we got them on check, though.
Do you?
Oh, we got them. My pops had that on check. They know Mr. Devereaux don't play.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm maintaining that.
So what happens when they test your ass, bitch? Come on, now
Tell
talk
me,
to me.
hey, what's up? They come drive down the road, the Confederate flags, and what's up like this here. So they try to test if you a punk, scared slave or you Negro don't mess with it. I have this raised, because I always keep something on me outside. You never know, animals or anybody crazy. So I bust my stuff out.
Wow,
This is what's happening. We ready. Because, Trump trying to scare them white boys into trying to, if I'm impeached, we're going to, civil war. But you just got to be ready.
Man, that's some deep shit. I have never thought about vacating down south. I was just in Palmdale Saturday, and I was like, this is some desert shit out here. I don't know if I can fuck with all these cats.
But you get used to it. Man, I come back now, all them cars, here in L.A., them cars, man, I'm like PTSD, man. I gotta get out of here. We don't have traffic.
Wow.
We don't have all that.
So, before you left, man, you was working on a couple of projects.
Yeah.
You had a movie you was...
Yeah, the Dunbar Heist.
Now, people don't know what the Dunbar Heist is, man. We talk about all the stuff that's been on television and casino, and but there's some brothers pulled off some major shit, and nobody know what they talking about.
Nobody know. They was young brothers. The top 3 cash heists in America was done in 91. Okay. And this Dunbar Heist is the number 1. It's some brothers. And they done did the movie of the 2 white guys, the second and third heist.
What?
They done did the movie already.
Wait. Back up. Say that again, Vince, because they might not have caught it with the accent.
Dunbar Heist.
Dunbar Heist
was done by some kids out of Carson and Compton. Well, they wasn't kids, they was young men. Okay. So they was, out of the six of them, and the head 2 playing it, they was from Carson, and they had some friends in Compton.
So the top 3 robberies of all time, cash robberies of all time, one of them was the number 1. You have
the Dunbar Heist.
You got the movie option on it.
I have the rights, the life rights.
Wow.
And they didn't rob the truck. They robbed the facility where they keep the money. Well, all the money where they fill the trucks up of 18.9. I'm gonna say it again, 18.9 million in cash.
Now, y'all thought we was gonna talk about comedy, didn't you? We're gonna talk about this case right here, because this is some deep shit. Okay, now he told me about this before back in Starbucks, and I'm like, huh? Because I remember it, but it got shut down so fast in the media, it didn't really resonate. You don't know really what happened with it. Tell me what. Because
it's embarrassing to the Fed. The Fed. This is a facility that said can't be broken into, can't be robbed. This is a federal facility, and $10 million hadn't been recovered. So technically, the case is not closed, and they don't want to talk about it. They really don't want to.
This is 91.
This is 91. It went cold case.
So technically, its statute of limitations is up. Yeah. That money is pretty much theirs now.
I don't know what feds though. Oh. But they never stopped. They never stopped. It's unbelievable. All this time until all that money is recovered, technically the case is not closed.
Wow. Did the brothers get caught?
Yeah, they got.
All of them got caught.
All of them went to jail. One pleaded. One fought the case. 6 of them just say, "All right, y'all got me." They show the evidence because you know when the feds come get you,
Yeah,
they got the evidence.
you pretty much going to
So
jail.
so a lot of them, 6 of them took their jail time. One went to court, fought. He got like 25 years. Alan Page.
Okay. So the other guys, they out of jail already?
They out of jail, yeah.
So the ones that went on pled guilty, they home.
Yeah, they home. Yeah, this is 91, so yeah.
Okay. And Alan Page, he about ready to get out of
He
cell.
about to get out. It's gonna be soon. He getting out.
Wow, that is.
But he held out. He fought the case, and the story is even more. It's much more than just the actual robbery.
Okay.
It's about this friendship between Alan Page and the second command. These guys in Carson, in Centerview, they weren't no gang bangers.
Right.
They was like nerds.
Right.
So they like it's impossible that these 2 guys they pulled it out. No one was smart enough, but they did. It went cold case. Well, wow! But the stories they started the Young Guns of Comedy.
Did they?
They were the ones who was promoting that. The Young Guns of Comedy. They came to me one day because I lived in when I got out of service. I moved in Centerville with my grandmother.
Okay.
And they came to me one day. Hey man, you want to go on tour with Eddie Griffin? I blew them off. I'm like, I ain't going no. I can't get no Eddie Griffin to take him on tour. And the next thing, about a couple months later, I'm hearing they on tour with Eddie Griffin.
Wow.
And because I didn't think they had no money.
Right.
Nobody knew they had the money.
Wow. So they was able to pull the move off and kept their mouth shut?
Kept their mouth shut for a while, but then, when they start, you know how that story goes. They started doing, they had strippers, this and that, girlfriends, and they started putting on shows, that kind of stuff. And then you start mixing women and all that, and everybody talking money and this and that. That's how the process started them on that, getting caught. But they was buying real estate all over L.A. They bought, and had other people buying real estate. Yeah, and businesses. They did a lot with that money, but, eventually.
Did the feds take that? Did the feds take the property?
I remember the story they told me, because I was going, they said one day the feds pulled up in Centerville off 169th with like 18-wheelers. 18-wheelers of trucks. And everybody here that got some shit that stole with that money, release it. We start, locking folks up. I heard they got, everybody in the neighborhood had cars, they had ski boats. That was the big thing. And everybody, they just loaded up stuff in that neighborhood and loaded up on trucks. It's a deep story. But they had to burn a lot of that money.
Why?
They burned because it was too much. They tried to wash it at one point. Like, imagine 18.9 million in cash though.
You said burn.
Burn as in fire.
Fire. I thought
they was because they didn't know what to do. They didn't want.
They must have. That's right.
But you know what? Initially, it was going to Vegas every weekend. And putting down stacks, gambling, and then you play a little while, and then you get cash out. That's how they watch. Okay. That was how they watch. But that started to be too much too.
Yeah,
and a lot of that stuff. Then they wanted to wrinkle it up, so they had to, they put it in watch. It's a lot of stuff. It's just money. When they first robbed that place, they left it. When they robbed it, they left it and parked that. They had it in the U-Haul truck. They parked it in the neighborhood and went to a party because they were trying to say, "Hey, this is where we've been all night." They had that U-Haul overnight. It was parked in the, and I seen the U-Haul truck that night.
What?
I seen it, but nobody knew it was damn $18.9 million in cash. I remember that U-Haul truck when they did it. To this day.
Y'all are hearing the behind-the-scenes stories of the #1 heist in America, the Dunbar Heist by my boy Vince D. Now, y'all thought we was talking about some doggone comedy. This is going to be some comedy in this, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's involved in it. But my man, see, this right here is why I do my podcast, because you never know who you're talking to. When he told me this story a few years back, I'm like, huh? Now, my question to you is, how did you get the rights?
Because, to be truthful, all right, like I said, Dave from Carson, Centerville, my uncle was like OG.
Okay.
OG.
Okay. Who's your uncle?
Andre Sav. They called him Sav.
I know a lot of cats from Centerville. I'm asking.
They call him Sav.
Okay, I might know him.
But yeah, so he talked to them like, because it doesn't do them no good to even tell the story.
Right.
Because they can't make no money, period.
Right.
So I'm like, man, come on, give them, man, I'm Sav, nephew. And that didn't work, so I called, oh, come on, talk to him.